Hello everyone, this is Steve, and today I'm going to show you just how quick and easy it is to create a new field and validation rule on a Salesforce object using ForceClaw. I'm doing this in Microsoft Teams. We usually demo in Slack, but wanted to show that we integrate with Teams also. And OneNote, as you can see, we have to prefix new jobs with the word new because Teams is one long conversation, whereas Slack, you have the different threads that you can keep jobs going in. So let's go to the demo. First, I ask what fields are on the test object. That's just a dummy object I created in this environment. ForceClaw immediately read the object, returned the fields and its metadata right away. So we see the fields. There's obviously the system default and then the custom fields that are on it. You can see there's no field called status, so I asked it to create one, a pick list called status with the values new, pending, and acquired. And then with every request, ForceClaw goes into planning mode. So first it's going to confirm the object, ask whether the field should be required, if there's a default value, what the visibility should be, and whether it should be added to any layouts. So you can see I answered yes, the test object, no, it should not be required, the default value should be new, add to all layouts, and we'll discuss profiles and permissions after. From there, it created the field, the status pick list with those three values, not required, default to new. It added a description noting it was created by me via ForceClaw, so we have some visibility into how it was made. It added it to the layout, and it gave me a link to the object manager. So I can click that. It's going to open up the object. We see the status field here. I click that. And we could see the values I told to add. We can see the new value is defaulted. If I go over to the layout, we see that the field was added. I didn't tell it where to add it on the layout, so it just put it in the first available place. I'll go over editing a layout in a future video. Let's go back to the conversation. So did everything, and then I asked, tell me what permission sets are on the object. Getting back to visibility, I meant to say now, but I accidentally said no, but it still understood. So you can see it told me what permission set. We have this test object access permission set, and I said add the read and edit access of this new field to that permission set. It's going to go into planning mode again, confirm it's doing what I'm asking. I said yes, add this field to this permission set, and it says done. So let's go and take a look at the field access. If I go to this test object permission set, go to the field permissions, we see the status field is there, so that's good. Next, I asked for a validation rule. I asked for a rule that requires the acquisition date to be populated before the status can be set to acquired. Acquisition date was an existing field. So the next thing it did was go into planning mode again. Obviously, it's going to, every time we ask for anything, it's going to confirm that it's going to build exactly what we want before it actually does the building. So it made the formula, it made an error message. I could have told it I didn't like this error message if I wanted to, but I was okay with this. So it says, should I go ahead and create this? I said yes, and you can see it said it created the validation rule, gave me a link to it, so I can click on that. And we see the validation rule right here. So to recap, we described the object, we created a new field, we added it to a layout, we granted access on a permission set, and we created a validation rule, all from a few messages in Microsoft Teams without me touching Salesforce. Quick and easy with ForceClaw. Hopefully this shows you how ForceClaw can help you do the same for you and your business. Thank you and have a nice day.